Good evening. It's Kevin LiT. Bombay Beach Report, September 24th, 2025. Here at Club 86, where if we ever get to where it's not hot and humid at night out, we were starting to get a little bit in some nice nights for a little bit, and then beginning last night, it was like in the mid 90s much of the night. But once we get some nice nighttime weather, we'll be having some bonfires and parties out here. I have a Jackery box, actually a generic knob that I'll plug in, get these lights going and all that. Hope you all have had a nice Wednesday. Not too bad of a sunset, nothing too spectacular. And it is fitting that Club 86 is right behind the ski end too. It was created originally kind of as a joke for those, I've never been 86, but some of my friends have, people that have been 86 from the real ski inn. There's a place on the beach to party. Of course, lots of people will come here once we start having nice nights and get a decent gathering. Some nice colors, the maroons and blues to the east. Sunset wasn't too spectacular. And yeah, also upgraded my microphone to the DJI Mic Mini instead of using these various knockoffs where the sound would distort or fade and all that. So should be sounding a lot better in this video. I'm here at this really old crane that's been stuck out here quite a while, definitely since before I first started coming to Bombay Beach in 2008. In fact, for a while, because this was kind of a higher point on the beach, I used to camp next to this thing until about like maybe 2012, 2014. The spot I'm at now down by the water, of course, was all 20 feet underwater back then. But anyways, hope you all are having a nice Wednesday. Let's take a look around. Another view of the crane. And then I used to camp right about there where my bike is now. See a sunset's not too bad. But yeah, I mean, there was water like right where those bushes are and all that, water all around here. There was always like this elevated path over there to get out here. But yeah, for the longest time, oh, this was underwater. And in fact, obviously even the crane was underwater at one time because it got stuck in the mud many years ago. I think this was used for either dredging the harbor or raising and lowering boats into the harbor. Yeah, you can see the water lines way down there. Of course, that white thing in the distance, that's my camp. Oh, this part of the harbor. Completely dried out. I heard this shut down sometime in either the very late 90s or the very early 2000s, well before I first showed up in Bombay Beach in around November of 2008. And I've shown this in a previous episode a while back, but this little tiny little home with the picket fence by Lisa DeBeck. It's called the Fourth Hatch. Here it is. Pretty cool. A little bit of color still left from the sunset. And the waxing crescent moon. That's looking pretty cool. The only other thing is nothing. Yeah, it was pretty much today. Kind of an uneventful day here in Bombay Beach. Still had a decent sunset. Got hot and kind of humid again, which, like I was saying earlier, I was hoping those days would be over for the season, but not quite yet. At least it wasn't too windy or anything. Anyways, thanks for watching Kevin LiT. Be sure to smash that like button, smash that subscribe button, and stay tuned for future episodes. Have an awesome evening.